Good afternoon. Welcome to TaiTrust Livestream Lunch for Transformation Manufacturing for the Coronavirus and Beyond. My name is Chen Hao. Taiwan External Trade Development Council is Taiwan's foremost nonprofit trade organization. We help Taiwan promote trade through exhibitions, marketing, and the trade missions. Due to the coronavirus, we have brought together 5 companies to share with you their real-time monitoring and remote control solutions. Just for a note, Taiwan's machinery is number 4 worldwide in export. First, I would like to share the format with you today. As you can see in the screen, we have brought together 5 leading Taiwanese companies in machinery, and each will have 8 minutes to share their machinery with you. We will also have a Q&A, so later on we will tell you more about that. First, our first presenter is from Fairfriend Group, and we would like to play a video first.
As a global research and development team that aims to become a leader in the machine tool industry, we have 3 main business groups. We operate nearly 100 production bases that are located in the top 10 machinery manufactured countries. We deliver outstanding customer support for all our services to satisfy top international clients. We are one of the founding members of German Industry 4.0. The CEO's strategies include mergers and acquisitions. He has the best interest in mind, making FFG strong in carrying the world.
So that was a short introduction, and now I'd like to welcome Mr. Miro Lin from Fairfriend Group. Fairfriend Group was founded in 1979 and now is the 3rd largest machine tool group in the world. Let me give the floor to you, Mr. Lin.
Hello everyone. It's my honor to be here to introduce Fairfriend Group solution. In this topic, we talk about the smart manufacturing. Next page. Today's presentation, I will show you our company's profile, and second one is our smart manufacturing solutions. Next. There are 95 companies in Fairfriend Group. We based on Taiwan and support in the world. Next page. We have 3 major business. The first one is about machine tools. The second one is industrial equipment. The last one is green energy. Next page. In our machine tool solution or in our machine tool division, we have 37 brands and focus on 10 major countries. In the world, we have more than 50 manufacturing centers. Next page. In the global market position, Fairfriend Group now is the worldwide ranking number 3. Next. If you see the vertical application, in automotive, we are worldwide number 1. In the aerospace, we are number 2. In the energy, we are number 3. In the railroad solution, we are number 5. Next page. In this diagram, you will find FFG Fairfriend Group, those brands we can support our customer from the middle end to the ultra high-end solution. You will find our unit price from the $80,000 to the $380 million. So we can support our customer no matter what kind of business, what kind of product they need. You can find a solution in our group. Next page. This is a very brief introduction about our group. Now we focus on the manufacturing. Next. Our group member, MAG, is the founding member of the working committee of the Industry 4.0 in Germany. Next. After we review our core competence, we have the advanced technologies. We have the international talent, and our manufacturing bases all over the world, and our market access is great. Next. And we have a lot of global strategic partners like the Siemens, like the KUKA, and Fanuc, or Bosch, or Dassault. So those leading companies can give us a lot of new information and greatest technology. So those support our smart manufacturing solutions. Next. So from the Fairfriend Group point of view, we see the Industry 4.0 or the smart manufacturing. We are four things we need to think. The first one is the machine tools. We need to build our smart machine tools. This is the 37 brands we want to do. But the customer not only one machine, they need the production line. So we need to provide not only machine tool, but also have the production line, including the automation. After that, the factory, not only one production line, they need to using a lot of production line to build their factory. So we're talking about how to build a smart factory solution with the management. And then close the machine tool to the production line, to the factory. We need to monitoring the data and check the everything, not only including the equipment, but about the facility, maybe the production information. We call that the data services, or sometimes we call the CPS or digital twins. So in the biggest circle, we're talking about the data science solution. Next. Here you can find what is the machine tool. In the traditional, we combine assembly the component together, we build the machine tool. But we want to make the smart machine tool, we need to get a lot of data. So we're using the sensor technology. We build like the temperature, pressure, or the G sensor inside to get the real status and check everything. So that can make our machine smart. And next. And then the production line, FSK, we established this system in IMTS show. That's 4 years ago. We cooperate with the Siemens and KUKA. We try to provide a smart customization solution. User can, using the web page on the booth, check they want using maybe the iPhone or the Samsung, their mobile phone's case, and choosing their pattern, what they like, and sign their name. After the system ERP and math calculation, they know maybe 20 or 30 minutes, they can go to our booth and find out, okay, this is what they need, and their real product, they can get it. So this is a real, very simple solution for the customization for the production line. And we established this in 4 years ago. And next page. Last year, in the AMO Hanover, we provide automotive solutions. We try to establish the real CPS solution, not only just build a machine, not just only build a production line. We try to provide a turnkey solution. So we establish this. You can find the AGV, you can find the robot, we have the CNC machine, we have the clean machine in one systems. Next page. So we're using the software to design the whole scenario. After that, not only the static, but also the dynamic. We can check everything and simulation everything in the software environment. Next. We're using the augmented reality solution and show the solution on the tablet. So we can find everything is real in the world. We combine the virtual world and the real world together. Next. After all of that, we build a real solution in the exhibition. In the AMO Hanover, we have those really solutions. We from the beginning design to the real implement, we build all them together. Next. So in Fairfriend point of view, the smart manufacturing and data service architecture from the machine tools and including the production line. In the factory, we need to establish our data service management platform. After that, we can using our machine learning engine to support production management, O&M management, and intelligent add-on solution inside. Next. This is a very brief introduction about every point of view about intelligent manufacturing and our data service solution. If there's any question or any ideas, please feel free to tell us. Here is our contact information, our email, our telephone. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Miro. As you have heard, so this is one of the biggest group in the world, and they have 50 production bases worldwide. Also, they own 37 machine tool brands. So as you have heard from Miro, from middle to high-end solutions, they can offer all these solutions. because we know that there will be a lot of questions, so we have the Slido. Slido is an application developed for people to ask questions in big exhibitions, and so in Slido you can see the Slido on the bottom of your screen. Please scan the QR code, and as you have questions, please remember to first write to which company you want to ask your question, followed by your question and the email. And so next, I would like to ask Mr. Richard Su from Taiwan Takisawa to join us. Sorry about that. We have our second speaker, Miss Annie Lee from Qingfeng. Qingfeng is dedicated to the art of stamping for over 70 years. So go ahead, Annie.
Hi everyone, I'm Annie Lee from Qingfeng Machine. And it's my great pleasure to be here and to share our pervasive application of intelligent forming system, especially for those staffers who are looking for a solution to get their production digitalized. Next, please. So this is my outline for today. I will start with sharing some cases of COVID-19 impact to manufacturers and then introduce our eye-forming system, how it works and why is it useful compared to COVID-19. Next, please. So this is a story from one of our customers. They are an international company who has 122,000 employees. Before COVID-19, they had great demand in cross-plant communication and travels, but after COVID-19, they were asked to strictly adhere to the policy of remote management. Next. So to achieve remote management, first, you need to have a connection to your equipment, and then you need to be capable of automating your production, your efficiency management, and your supervision over manpower. So here we see the need for smart manufacturing. Next, please. So let's visualize a much smarter style of manufacturing. Let's begin with a circle on the top. What is this? This is smart machine. And why is it smart? Because it's equipped with sensors and gauges that enables it to collect information. And after we collect information, let's move down to this circle in green, which stands for 3M. 3M is a network consists of man, machine, and management. And it will process all the information that was collected from smart machine. So here, now we can see that the smart machine and the 3M network already forms a production cycle. But still, we cannot forget about the circle on the right, which stands for intelligent service. Now, whenever your smart machine is down or when your network is broken, intelligent service is always here to provide you a timely support. So here we can see that the 2A in blue, the 3M in green, and 4S in red together forms an ecosystem that brings us to 5C, which is the path to digitalization. Next, please. So now, how much Qingfeng has done so far for smart manufacturing? Next, please. The idea of eye-forming could be easy to understand, but how do we make it happen? Let's see this slide which is now divided into 3 parts. And now let's begin with the upper left one. Here we can see that the application of IP Cam actually enables us to inspect your factories on site without even being on site. Plus, the ERP and MES system could be updated accordingly to show the machine process and the machine progress. Then let's move down to this square in blue. This shows that as we've already installed the sensors and gauges onto our machines, this enables us to have a real-time control over your production. And in the long term, this serves like a health check for equipment, where you are able to sense the early signs of your machine issues, and then you can arrange maintenance outside of production peak. But this system is not just about data. Decision makers, they need to learn the information from within, and they also need to improve their production schedule. And now this is made even easier as all the information collected for eye-forming system is now thoroughly dedicated to a statistical analysis. Next, please. So here we can see that everybody has their own ERP system, but it's just about flow control. How do we know the work has been completed? No one knows. So here we can see that iForming, the smart system provided by Qingfeng, actually creates a platform where you can find a mutual feedback from the on-site workers and the managers. So you get to see the machine process and the machine progress all together on a board system. Next, please. So now, how iForming could be applied in stamping field? Next, please. This is waterfall sales example with iForming system. Aurora, they have been manufacturing office furniture for more than 50 years, and they also possess several sets of mechanical presses, which were operated under automated mode. But to stay competitive, they still need to optimize their system. So here we can see that the idea of adopting iForming basically is combining the conventional automation with edge computing system, and then we display the collected information onto a board system. And this actually facilitates a review of resource allocation. So the rest for our customer is all about making their own decision. Next, please. So this slide shows that Qingfeng is also delivering our maintenance service through a digitalized way. On the left part of this slide, we can see that on each of the presses were provided with its own individual QR code. And this connects the machine users to the machine information, including specification and maintenance records. And on the right, we can see that Qingfeng has already released a dedicated app which is meant to enhance the user's experience. And this actually helps us to provide a more timely and effective after-sales support for our customers. Next. So with so much I've covered today, I believe this is an exciting moment for those people who are from the small and medium-sized enterprises. Why choose Qingfeng? Because it's easy to use. From the framework, we can see that iForming basically provides all the IT supports from software to hardware. All you need to do is connect to this system. Plus, the investment is small. As we're the machine supplier, our focus is not on providing a system. What we want to do is to make the solution attractive and then return the sales back to our equipment. So we've already made the system totally affordable for those SMEs. As a result, smart manufacturing is not abstract anymore. As we can see, this is an investment for future. All you need to do is to bring home and get connected. Smart manufacturing is no longer a dream for you. Next. So why is iForming useful confronting COVID-19? Because this system is totally intelligent enough to bring your production management online, and that enables you to have remote control with smart manufacturing. Next. Next. So this is the prototype of intelligent plant in future. As we can see that this is not only confronting COVID-19, but it's also useful if you need to follow the future trend of smart manufacturing. And we believe that with iForming system, production management should be less trivial and more meaningful. Next. So this is the iForming system that I've introduced to everybody today. This is actually our showroom, and we've been developing this system for several years. And similarly, we believe that this system can bring additional value for our customers, and we can do this for our customer. Next. So how about let's just start with this solution provided by Qingfeng. Qingfeng has been delivering stamping solutions for more than 70 years, and we've sold presses to more than 50 countries worldwide. We will continue to grow to answer the need of the present and the future for the benefit of all of our customers. Thank you for your attention, and please feel free to ask any question you have.
Thank you, Annie, very much for that very clear introduction of what type of equipment is necessary as we are transforming this from AIoT to AIoT. Definitely, today we brought a lot of companies that are at the forefront of the manufacturing machinery equipment, and they are all combining to AIoT, artificial intelligence plus Internet of Things. So you hear many more presentations later on, and I'll also share more with you later. Next, I would like to welcome our presenter, Mr. Richard Su from Taiwan Takisawa. He's the Senior Sales Manager. and they will focus on the CNC turning lathe in Taiwan. The floor is yours, Richard.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Richard Su from Taiwan, Takisawa. I'm pleased to be here to present our solution of metalworking manufacturing to you. Next, please. First, let me introduce our company. Taiwan Takisawa was founded in 1972. It's a joint venture company of Japan Takisawa. Our location is in Taoyuan City, which is about 30 minutes drive from Taoyuan International Airport. And we are a leading brand of CNC turning lathes in Taiwan. Next, please. We deliver our products to worldwide customers. The application of industries including automobile, aerospace, medical, and electronics. Next, please. We have 4 KPI for machine design. The first one is speed, accuracy, large, and complex. Let's see the formula on the right side. By increasing the utilization rate and capacity rate and yield rate, so the customer can enhance overall equipment effect. Next, please. This is the guideline of our new product development. The first 3 series are complex model with a twin spindle and with 1 or 2 turrets, turning, milling, and y-axis with multiple axis function. The second line is for single spindle model, provide turning and milling function. And now I would like to make a brief introduction for this new model. Next, please. The first one is EX2000 series. This is 8-inch 2-building spindle with a turning center. With a linear guideway support high-speed machining. The feed rate increased more than 50%. And there are 5 configurations in this series, equipped with a sub-spindle, tailstock, and even y-axis. Next, please. LX2500 series. This is a 10-inch single spindle model with a bus guideway high rigidity structure, which supports good performance for heavy cutting. And there are 3 configurations with turning, milling, and y-axis in this series. Next, please. And we have also X800 series. This series is 8-inch 2-spindle and 2 opposite turret model. So you may consider this machine as a 2 machine in 1 machine body, so the customer can save space in their production line. In this series, we have 4 configurations with options, milling, turret, and the y-axis function. Next, please. Next one is the X800. This is the 8-inch twin spindle and up and down turret design. So both turret with 16 stations supports high productivity. Next, please. The last one is the vertical lathe. For new VTL950, we have a turning and milling model. Okay, so in general, we have a full range model to meet the various requirements from the customers. Next, please. Now I would like to show our strengths. We have 4 core competencies of in Taiwan Takisawa: precision, design, smart, and service. Next, please. The first one is precision. For precision, our spindle, turret, and key module are 100% homemade in our factory, so we can well control the performance, quality, and delivery by ourselves. Next, please. For design, we concentrate on customization and automation design. Next, please. Okay, this page shows you the history of our design evolution. So in the past, the customer design was limited on single machine only. And then along with the requirement of automation, we have more and more design for machine with gantry, and which is a basic automation solution. And now today, we reach the integration of multiple machines and gantries to fulfill a system automation line. Next, please. So this slide shows you an example of a single machine and the automation integration. There's only one machine and one country only. Next, please. And to fulfill a line integration, we can see this example. We have a line up 4 machines and 3 countries to achieve a system automation line. Next, please. Okay, next, I would like to show you the smart manufacturing of our company. The smart manufacturing is to meet the trend of Industry 4.0. So we have been searching smart manufacturing program for more than 5 years. Next, please. We develop a smart work manager software. So this software can support the tool life management and the tool group management. We can save the customer machining time without any idle time. Next, please. And this software also can support the spindle load monitoring and the machine run history. Next, please. In the production line, the machine can upload the database to the intranet and to cloud. So the administrator and the planner and the QC team, they can get this database from the cloud. They can perform the production management. Next page, please. The last one is talking about the service. Next, please. We provide a complete sales cycle to serve our customers, from pre-sales service, in-sales service, to after service. So each stage, we have our team to support our customers. Next page, please. In general, our vision is the fulfillment of these core competencies to provide a total solution to our customers. Next page, please. Okay, that's all for my presentation. For more information, please contact us. Thank you very much for your time and attention.
Thank you, Richard, for your presentation. And as we have heard from Richard, Taiwan Takisawa focuses on large, complex machinery, and their KPI not only is large and complex, but also speed delivery. So you can have custom-made machines according to your needs, but they can deliver with speed and accuracy. Okay, so now we have heard 3 presenters, and so by now I think that there are many questions because machinery, there you saw that the presentations, they all had a lot of information. So again, I'd like to remind you that you can see the QR code at the bottom of the presentation. That is the Slido. So at any time, you can type in first to whom you're directing the question, followed by your question, and also make sure that you have the email address. At the end of the 5th presenter today, we will open up the Q&A, but each presenter will only have one question that they choose from. And the other questions will be replied to you through email. So please use the QR code at the bottom of your screen for Slido for any questions that you may have. Okay, next I would like to ask Mr. Ping Huang from Kozen. Kozen will tell, Mr. Ping will tell you about the latest AI in manufacturing technologies. Let me give the floor to you, Ping.
Hello, hi everyone. My name is Ping. I represent Kozen Saws and Mechalogics. Together we make cutting steel like a piece of cake. It is a great honor to join you, a team of these elite companies from industries in Taiwan. And it is also my privilege to share our development in the area of smart manufacturing. Next, please. As we know, all machining starts with cutting. The cutting is to make it the right size, and then we can do further process to it. And cutting can be done by laser, by water jet, by other forms of machine tools, but here we are going to talk about bandsaw machine. Next, please. It is used in all sectors of industries: aircraft, transportation, steel foundries, power generation, the windmills that we see, building constructions, cutting those I-beams, H-beams, building those schools and hospitals, and machine shops and job shops that are very close and near to us. Next, please. As Coulson focuses on bandsaw machines and Mechalogics focuses on sawing intelligence. Our technology is great for cutting plates or bars. Plates will be thickness of 30 millimeter or more. That is where a bandsaw machine is most effective. And bars, diameter of 150 millimeter and above. Next, please. Coulson has been founded since 1976. It is founded by President Mike Huang. We employ 150 plus staff worldwide, and we are headquartered in Hsinchu, Taiwan. We have 3 locations worldwide. One is in Europe, one is in North America, one is in China, and headquartered in Hsinchu with 3 plants and 1 in the Taichung Science Park. What's special about Coulson is we offer near customized solution by offering over 180 model types because not all steel are made the same, not all applications are the same. So we tailor our machine design very much towards the needs of our very customer. Total number of manufactured bandsaw machines by Coulson is actually over 100,000 sets, over 80 countries. And we are the only Taiwanese bandsaw manufacturer that is admitted in the National Science Park. Next, please. Cutting, it is not simple, but it is our goal to make it worry-free. Cutting involves choosing the right tool, knowing your material, there are thousands of types, and entering the right parameter, and utilize your machine properly, training the operator so that the machine can be utilized properly. How do we overcome this combination of complexity? Next, please. We have started studying the solution of bandsawing software and service since 2012 by working with the University of Cincinnati. This very machine that you're looking at was installed 18 plus sensors in order to find the condition, the health situation of the very machine that we rely on. And ultimately, our goal is to help the operator to save time when there is a problem, to change the blade efficiently so that we are not having to dig a blade out of a broken material, to save material so that when it's expensive, you don't want to waste it, and anticipate the cause of the problem when it does happen and reduce the downtime. Ultimately, we empower the operator to take the right action. And on the bottom right corner, there is some statistics in terms of how many downtime can be saved in a case study. Next, please. Coulson, we saw the future by utilizing technology to hear your machine. It is important that we are connected to it so that we are able to see how it feels. And the technology, I would like to explain further in the next slide, please. Next, please. Thank you. In order to deliver automatic report service, we are able to, we do need the sensors installed and the technology implemented. And at the same time, we are able to also offer AI cutting suggestion, which means that the parameters from our online library could be offered or suggested to the operator. Or further, it can actually take place of the operator's input and by studying a vibration and optimize the cutting condition by adjusting the feed and speed. The data bridging is the key that is able to enable our automatic report. And finally, we are able to remote monitor these machines by offering status, utilization, blade usage, blade health, blade life, machine alarm, cutting job monitor, and cutting parameter tracking. Next, please. How do we do it in terms of collecting the data from the machine? We go through industrial computer that you can see in the middle of the slide. The Micrologix computer will upload the signals that are being collected from sensors on the machine and up to a cloud. And in the cloud, we have implemented mathematics and statistics model to provide useful data on mobile devices. It's available on iOS, Android, and the website form. Next, please. When we are implementing the technology, we realize our customers are not just COSIN users. Therefore, we developed CPC Connect machines, such as the lower right-hand corner, you can see a CPC Go. Next to it is a standalone CPC 100. These units can be mobile and can be easily installed next to our machine or any of the machines that are out there in the customer's fleet. So we can help our customer monitor their entire fleet, not just only COSIN machines. And this information is then provided to Micrologix Cloud and downloaded through an API module to any one of the four possibilities, either into the customer database, onto a mobile device, or an ERP system, or broadcasted on the shop floor for the operator to see easily. Next, please. Next, I'd like to show you what's important in terms of user interface. User interface is how people interact with the information, so it is critical that it's clear. Here, green means that it's running, red means that it's an alarm state, yellow means that it is standing by or idle, and gray means that it is off. These are easy to see interface that are available on mobile devices. Next, please. You can also see more information on the website that is customizable, and this is where you can also customize your automatic report on a daily, weekly, or monthly basis as you wish. You can also monitor your shift or utilization per shift, or overall blade health status per shift, or overall energy used per shift. Next, please. You can also use this to see how the cutting condition in order to ensure quality and prevent downtime. Next, please. Finally, our goal is to help the operator and the management to take the right action for their equipment that they care about. In the face of COVID-19 epidemic, there are so many challenges just to keep the doors open and employees coming to work. It's even more important nowadays to empower machine operators with knowledge and provide accurate tracking of tools for equipment that we rely on. So it can be running well and providing the essential needs of our safety, medicine, transportation, living, and etc. Our goal is to bring us a step closer towards a worry-free life. Thank you very much for your attention.
Thank you, Ping, for that very interesting presentation. So we saw the future. Okay, COSIN, as you heard, is focused on cutting, which is very essential to many, many industries in the manufacturing. But of course, you also heard about their smart devices, and you heard from Ping that they also use a lot of AIoT for the smart machinery. You also heard from Annie Lee from Qingfeng about the cameras for monitoring. And you may be asking yourself, is this really that well developed here in Taiwan? The answer is yes, because many of you already know that Taiwan Semiconductor Manufacturing Company is the largest semiconductor company in the world. And if you have been paying attention to the news recently, they are going to open another production site in the United States, in Arizona, and they will start construction next year. And this site will be for 12 billion. So, and you also probably have heard of Computex or have been in Computex before here in Taiwan, and it's one of the largest computer shows in the world. So this is why like integrating all these systems and in Taiwan is very strong. And if you have more questions, we can help answer them later. Next, I would like to ask our last presenter for today, Mr. Tony Huang from Tongtai, to join us, and he will tell us of the variety of machine types and the turnkey solutions that their company offers. Welcome, Tony.
Hello, everyone. My name is Tony from Dongtai Machine Tool, Taiwan. Thanks, Taitra, to organize this platform for us to share what we can do for intelligent manufacturing for future production line. Next. So first of all, I'd like to quickly have your understanding about TT Group and Dongtai. And later we go to this intelligent manufacturing, what we can do from Dongtai. Next. Next. TT Group is formed by 6 brands from machine tool industries, 4 from Taiwan and 2 from Europe. Each brand has different kind of CNC machine design, so we can back up each other for different kind of customer solutions. Next. Except metal cutting, we also have advanced technical application like metal 3D printing, laser machining, ultrasonic machining, combined with automation and turnkey solutions. We can offer different kind of solutions for different kind of industries. Next. So Dongtai is a parent company of TT Group. We just celebrated 50 years anniversary last year. In the beginning of Dongtai, we only making special purpose machine as per customer requirement. Later on, we technically tie up with Japanese Aisin Seki, Hitachi Seki, Kyu Seki to launch our general purpose machines. Next. So almost Asian country, we have a direct office for marketing and service support. Other countries, we cooperate with local agents for marketing and service backup. For better customized application support, we start setting up application centers in 2015 from Taiwan, China, and Thailand, Malaysia, Switzerland. Next. Next. So what Dongtai can do for intelligent manufacturing? Next. As you know, Industry 4.0 is a world trend for future production line. How to have a production line to be smart and be monitored by collecting data from individual machines from production line. Dongtai has several software developed for this kind of future requirements. This software can combine the machines and collect the data from the production line, gives to customer MES system for their production plan management. Next. So for machines, next, we consider more access and functions machines to be capable and flexible to complete as many operations as by minimum machine numbers. Next. Automation, of course, should be there. Next. But automation we are talking about here is not just part loading, unloading. It should cover complete production process, like in the beginning from QR code marking for product resume tracking and part identifications, machining, cleaning, online QC inspection, finished part, NG part separating in the end. This complete process should be covered in the automation. Next. So for automation, we used to apply side cyber physical system to simulate how this production line performance productivities will be in in reality before it's go into real production. So it will save time and cost if any correction required in reality. Next. So once machine and automation is ready, how we monitor the production line. Next. There are several sensors will be mounted on the machine, on a different part of the machine, depends on the requirements. And Dongtai Intelligent Management System, which we call TIMS, can collect these sensor signals and convert it into digital data, be ready for correction. Next. So on the individual machine, this data also can be shown by this kind of graphic display, which can be easy to be read and understood by operator or supervisors. Next. So how to collect the data from the production line? Next. TLM, Dongtai Line Management, is the software which we can have a machine be connect to, and the data to be connect from the production line and connect to the MES system. Next. So TLM collect the data from the production line. It will give to IPC, and IPC connect to this customer monitoring phone. So customer can utilize the data for their production plan management. Even furthermore, also can give the monitoring conditions directly to the supervisor, their mobile, to watch it anytime. Next. So there is a real success case which we give this kind of intelligent manufacturing line to Kimco, Taiwan. So next. In this line, there are 6 different kind of scooter components which can be flexible manufactured in the same production line. So the video will give you the idea. Next. So this is the end of my presentation. Thanks for your attention. If you have a more interest about Dongtai and TT Group, you can scan this QR code for more information. Thank you.
Thank you, Tony, for that very interesting presentation and also for sharing that video with us. Kimco is actually one of the largest scooter productions in the world. They actually many times in Taiwan is also known as king of the scooter because we have so many people that have scooters. And you do see scooters all around the world, all around here in Taiwan, many people have them. You also probably have heard of Gogoro, that is the electrical scooter. But so we saw how big data and how these analysis using programming and all this that Tony shared with us, how this goes into the Industry 4.0 to help with smart manufacturing. And not only for automation, you have simple automation. Now automation is happening more and more and in more complex situations too. So once again, thank you, Tony, for your presentation. And now I would like to welcome the questions that we found in Slido. And we'll go by the order of the presenters today. First, the question goes to Mr. Miro Lin from Fair Friend Group. Please tell us what question you chose, and please share with us your answer.
Okay. I find there are several questions including maybe in 3 parts. I will using maybe 1 or 2 minutes to explain. The first one is about the cooperation or synergy about FFG. One question is about we have a lot of European companies brand, and if they have the requirement to contact the Taiwan headquarters first. I think this depends on your requirement location. If in the Taiwan, in the China, or in the European, you already have your contact window, you can direct contact with them. Because in FFG, we have the good synergy inside. Those kind of information will very fast to pass in our internally, because we not only share the information, but also we cooperate with our technologies. If your requirement, maybe you need not only using the European machine, but also in Taiwan's machine, we can provide the turnkey solution with those 2 brands and provide the customer more cost efficiency solution. In the future trend, we're thinking if after the coronavirus era, we're thinking the remote diagnosis, AI engine, or the machine learning technology will dominate the future. But in the beginning, we need using the data first. So we try to establish a data platform to provide a very basic standard interface. This is not only for provide to our customer, but also provide to internally. As you know, we have more than 37 brands, machine tools inside. Each brand or each machine, we need to cooperate together. So we try to using the standard interface between our machine, between the machine tool, between the robot. We try to collect the data in the standard interface, and we cooperate with our partner, like the system integrator, like the software partner, because sometimes we did not want to our customer or our solutions just be kidnapped by the system integrator. Sometimes they only build 1 time, but after 5 or 3 years, they was gone. So we try to establish the standard interface so we can provide our service for a long time. We guarantee our solution for more long time to our customer, make their production safety and make the production smoothly. This is very brief answer to the question. If you have any other idea or any question, please feel free to direct contact to us, mail to us, or phone to us. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Miro. And our second question goes to Ms. Annie Lee from Ching Fong.
Okay, so I'm actually reading the question list. I see the most frequently asked question is about, they ask, is smart system only compatible to Qingfeng presses? Well, about this, to answer this question, I have to mention that because to build a system, we already applied a self-invented smart machine box. And this smart machine box actually is compatible to different protocols on the market. So it can communicate or be connected or integrated to any equipment which are already equipped with communication functions. But if your equipment is not equipped with any communication function, we can send our panel over to evaluate on-site to see if is there any additional plug-in devices is needed. Anyway, we'll find out a solution and to help you get connected to this smart system. So in a nutshell, yes, the machine from other suppliers are able to be connected with our eye-forming system. Thank you.
That's great. Thank you very much. The next question goes to Mr. Richard Su from Taiwan Takisawa. Hello, Richard.
Hello, yes.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay, I will reply later because I'm looking for the slide, okay?
Okay. Yes, we'll come back to you later. Next question, we go to Mr. Ping Huang from Kosen.
Yes, hi. This question is from Alex. What coefficients are monitored to verify the blade health, and how much efficiency will be improved? Thank you for your question, Alex. That's very good. We study the vibration to use a accelerometer, and this is a conclusion that we have made utilizing 18 different sensors on the machine, and coming up with this particular sensor type that is most closely representing the condition of the blade degradation. Basically, on our interface, you'll be able to see that when the blade is healthy, you'll be presented by a number of 1. And when it drops down to 0, that means it's pretty much dead in the water. Vibration, the reason it's picked also is, as we all know, vibration means represents the way that the tool is moving through the material. It is often heard by noise. As an operator standing in front of the machine, you can tell that, oh, it's vibrating a lot because it's making a loud noise. That's one of the basic diagnosis that we do. Also, in terms of chip reading, vibration has a lot to do with it too. When you have chips that are breaking up badly, that means that the tool is having trouble staying in the cutting. Hence, it is what we used. But in terms of how much efficiency would be improved, it is a rather more complex question to answer, and it will be saved in terms of downtime saved, in terms of changing the blade at the right time, in terms of material that is not that is cut correctly, so we don't have to cut 3 times in order to cut the right part, and also in terms of the time that it would take to maintain and troubleshoot the equipment when it is down. Overall, we have estimated a 33% efficiency increase via all 3 factors. Thank you.
Thank you very much. And our next question is to Mr. Tony Huang from Tongtai.
Yeah. I see the one question is that what are the advantages of intelligent manufacturing for Taiwanese machine tool manufacturers? My answer is Taiwan is well known in 3C domain. So through this application of this technology, it provides a strong foundation to us in building next generation machine tools. Dongtai has provided various intelligent manufacturing solutions to our customer worldwide, incorporating the technology of IoT, CPS, FMS, and MES. Our solution achieve goal for VR, digital twin, and cyber physical systems. So being a machine tool provider, we focus on integrating comprehensive manufacturing data and input information into our customer ERP and supply chain systems. Through this vertical, horizontal, flexible integration with production data, we believe our solutions are the outstanding fit for customers. Thank you.
I'd like to go back to Mr. Richard Su. Are you ready for the question and answer? Okay.
Yes, I would like to answer about the multiple machine cooperation between each other. Okay. In the past, the turning machine is very simple, only for cutting one function. So we need one machine, one operator, and this turning machine may only complete one process. But now we have a machine with multiple axes, so they can complete more process in one machine. Okay, so in the past, maybe we need 10 machines in the production line. Now we need only 3 or 4 machines, and only two operator, and then with a gantry automation system, so we can save the space and then save the labor cost. Thank you.
Yes, thank you very much. Just a reminder that because of the time limitation, so yes, the other questions will be emailed with the answers to you. And regarding next week, we also have another manufacturing packaging for packaging solutions. It will take place on June 4th. And now, uh, t- now also you can see the questionnaire at the right-hand side of your screen on the top. This questionnaire, please make sure that you fill it out and give it back to us so that we can send you today's presentations and also the contact information. The YouTube will be made available in the future too. If you found today's live stream helpful, please go ahead and put a like and a subscribe to us so that you'll be notified in the future for our live stream events. And now I would like to once again say thank you all to the speakers today. Can we all wave a goodbye? Please hold. We'll take a picture together.
Bye.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Okay. Thank you all very much for your time.
Bye-bye. Thank you.
Okay. And also thank you for all the people that have joined us today to our live stream lunch. We hope that you and your families are well. On the screen now, you can see the Pack Smart for next week. If you are interested in packing technology, please join us. And again, this is on June 4th. And then I would like to say thank you once again. And there will be many more Taitra live stream launches in the future. On the right-hand side, once again, you see the questionnaire. Please make sure to give it to us so that we can give you the contact information and also today's slides. And on the left, you can see Taitra. We have 63 offices worldwide. Most likely, you'll find a Taitra office near you. So if you have any questions, we serve as the contact or bridge between Taiwanese manufacturers. And so with that, I would like to close and say many greetings from us here in Taiwan, Taitra. Okay, see you next time, and goodbye for now.